the reason you need a platform that's been designed specifically for machine-generated data rates is that you have there's really a couple issues that you have to deal with. First is that machine-generated data has literally millions of records every single second and doesn't stop. So you have the aspect where it's continuously being generated. You have an ingest pipeline of new data that's coming continuously, and it's at a very high rate and it never stops. So you have this kind of batch model that has been often done with Hadoop no longer works because there is no stopping point where you can say, batch is loaded, now I'm going to run my analytics. The batch is always loading and you're always running analytics at the same time. So you have this round trip real-time model where you're doing ingest concurrent with your analytics on the ingest stream. That's one aspect of it. And a lot of the existing database, big data analytic systems aren't designed for that kind of workload model. The other problem is that you also need to deal with the actual rate of ingest, which is much higher than traditional kind of concurrent query with data storage models that we found in, say, transaction processing systems. So, transaction processing systems were designed to do that, to have data constantly updated while it's being queried. But they were designed for human-generated actions where, humans can only do so many things per second. There's only so many humans, so you end up with systems that were designed to handle and are very well optimized for doing tens of thousands of new records every second or new updates every second while doing queries on those. And they're perfectly designed for those use cases. But when you start having machines generating that data, suddenly you can have tens of millions of updates every second and new records. And that 3 orders of magnitude jump in the requirements really requires a different kind of storage engine model to support that use case. And the interesting thing is that we know how to build those kinds of storage engines and database engines in principle, but we've never had a need to design one until this, arrival of these vast numbers of machine-generated data sources that really necessitate the construction of such database engines.